Hello students, in this video you will learn prime factorization method and division method to find the square roots of numbers. So let us discuss prime factorization method. In this method we need to list the prime factors of the given number and then make the pair of same number. Then write one number for each pair and multiply to find the square root. To understand this, let us calculate the square root of 784 using prime factorization method. So first factorize 784. So here are the factors of 784: 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 7 into 7. So what you will observe here, all these factors are in pair. So square root of 784, write one number for each pair, that is 2 into 2 into 7, which is equal to 28. So square root of 784 is 28. So in this way you can find the square root of any number using prime factorization. Now division method. So steps to find the square root by division method. Here are some steps. First we have to start making the pair of digits starting from the right. If there are odd number of digits, then the single digit left over at the left will also have bar. Take the largest possible number whose square is less than or equal to the number which is on the first bar from the left. Write the same number as the divisor and the question with the number under the extreme left bar as the dividend. Divide to get the remainder. Like a normal division process, bring the digits in next bar down and write next to the remainder. So to understand this method, let us take the example. Find the square root of 729 using division method. So first here we will make pair starting from the ones place. So 29 will be a pair and 7 is a single digit. So there also we will put bar. After that, think of a largest possible number whose square is less than or equal to 7. So 2 square will be 4 and 3 square will be 9. We cannot take 9. So 2 into 2 will be 4. So 7 minus 4 is 3. Now bring down this 29 so that remainder becomes 329. The next step is double this divisor. So you will get here 4 and this will be blank. Now you have to think of a number so that this new divisor and this new question, when you will multiply, that number will be either less than equal to 29. So it will be, suppose 4x into x, which is equal to 329. So here you can see that 47 into 7 is 329. So the remainder becomes 0. So square root of 729 will be this question. Let us take another example. So here also in 1024 we will make the pair like this, 24 and 10. Then think of a number whose square is less than equal to 10. So square of 3 is 9. So we will take 3 into 3 is 9. Subtract it. So you will get 1. Bring down this 24. So 124 will be the remainder. Then double this divisor. Here you will get 6. And this is blank. You have to fill this blank. Both the digit, this one and this digit will be same. So let 6x into x will be 124. So what you will observe here, when you will take x2, that is 62 into 2 will be 124. So after subtracting, you will get remainder 0. So square root of 1024 is equal to 32. Now square roots of decimals. To find the square root of a decimal number, we have to put bar on the primary part of the number in the same manner as we did in the non-decimal numbers. In the same manner, for the digits on the right of the decimal, we have to put bars starting from the first decimal place. The rest of the method is same as the non-decimal number. So we just need to put the decimal in between when the decimal will come in the division. So to understand this, let us take the example square root of 7.29 using division method. So here also we will make the pair like this, 7 and 29. Now the largest possible number is 2 whose square is 4, which is less than 7. So 2 into 2 will be 4, subtract it here. So remainder is 3. Now bring down 29. So 329. But after 7 decimal is there, so after this question you have to put decimal. Then double the divisor 2. Then you will get 4. So after that you have to think of a number so that this 4x into x will be 329 or less than 329. But what you will observe here, that you are getting 47 into 7 is equal to 329. So the here remainder becomes 0, and square root of 7.29 will be this question 2.7. Estimating the square roots. Sometimes we have to estimate the square root of a number if it's not possible to calculate the exact square root. So estimate, let us take the example here, estimate square root of 300. So we know that 300 comes between 100 and 400. So square root of 100 is 10 and square root of 400 is 20. So that means the square root of 300 will be between 10 and 20. So we can further estimate the number, as we know that 17 is square is 289 and 18 is square is 324. So we can say that the square root of 300 equal to 17, as 289 is much closer to 300 than 324. So these are some methods of finding square roots. Thank you. Have a nice day.